Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of StoneBlock 2 with me Kev, and we're starting off pretty much off the back of the previous episode. This episode, as I did say at the end of the last one, I kind of want to get a mob farm going. The reason why I want to get a mob farm going is because we're obviously going to get more resources and stuff like that. And we can do other things with it as well to get more things down the line. So that's going to be one of my main things in this video. Let me just empty my inventory a little bit if I can. Right, that frees up my inventory a little bit. So now that we have the iron, copper, hammer, big boy thing from Tinkers, I can now work on some other stuff. So actually, I need some of these. I'm going to use these to do the mob farm, I think. So what I was doing off video a little while ago was I took some of the torches away down the bottom of this little corridor thing. I then went off to the mining dimension, and as I came back, there were mobs down the bottom. So they do spawn. So that is a thing. So down here somewhere, what I want to do is make an area where they're going to spawn. Now typically, mobs need to be about 25 blocks away from where you're going to be. So it's essentially where you're going to be spending most of your time. You need to take that and figure out 25 blocks away. So this should be more than 25 blocks away. So I'm going to go another 3 down. Like so. Then I can go across. Get rid of those. Let's pop a torch down for the moment, just to light the area up a little bit. They won't spawn here anyway right now, because obviously I'm here. What I need to do is I need to figure out where 25 blocks is. So what I kind of want to do is, I want to say, so about here is the furthest I'm mostly going to be. So I'm going to place a torch here. And then what I want to do is I want to make those a bit quieter at some point. But essentially what I want to do is I want to count down from this torch 25 blocks. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this here is the 25th block. So essentially here somewhere we should be golden. So what I'm going to do is probably about, I'm going to say about here. So if I break here, I can then go inside here, mine this area out. And this essentially is going to be where the mob farm will be. So bear with me, I'm going to quickly dig all of this out, and I'm not going to actually make the farm itself. I'm just going to mine the area out so I've got something to work with, and then I'll be back. So bear with. Okay, so in no time at all, I've literally just mined all of this out. Because obviously he used the hammer, and you can see the durability is going down a little bit. So again, the cobble, I'm going to keep that because I can use that to make that into gravel and stuff like that. Even though I don't really need it, I'll have a ton of cobble anyway. But essentially in here, I'm going to be using the stone bricks. So to do a mob farm, it all depends on sort of how you want it to look and so on. I've known of people that have done like L-shaped mob farms and stuff. I typically don't do those ones. I literally just go for a normal straight one. So what I want to do actually is I want to get some actual stone. Right, so I've got some stone here, and essentially what I want to do is come across here. It's literally looking at the moment like I'm rebuilding this whole thing. Obviously I'm not. But essentially what I want to do is I want to make 2 blocks wide here, and this will essentially be the block that the mobs will stand on. So then up here, I've obviously gone too high, But what I want is 3 blocks up. So I want the inside of this to be 3 blocks high, because that will allow us to get everything from the creepers and the zombies and skeletons and so on. But it'll also allow us to get the Enderman as well. Endermen are, I can't remember if they are 3 blocks or they're like 2.5 or something. But essentially, if you're doing a mob farm that's only 2 blocks high, Endermen won't spawn inside them. So I want 3 blocks inside. So there, I know I can do 2 up here. That will then leave 3 blocks inside. And I've run out. The way I actually used to do them was actually, I used to build them like into the walls and stuff. And obviously there's so many different sort of designs and whatnot that you can do. So no one's really right or wrong, to be fair. So actually I don't need this row here, so I'll get rid of that in just a moment. And essentially what we want to do is fill that there. I'm going to vein mine. Oh, I'm going to vein mine that because we don't really need it. Then what I need to do is, if I leave it like this, it won't get dark enough inside here. So I actually want to come down here. And what I can do with that is, let's just make one of those stone things, do that. Pop that there. I'm going to make some of these stone brick slabs. There we go. Because if you're using half slabs like this, mobs won't spawn on them. So that's why... Okay, I need a lot more than I made. That's why if you look at the way some people make their platforms and stuff when they're doing sky blocks, they will usually do the platforms as half blocks or slabs, because that gives them the ability to do whatever they want to do, and they know no mobs are going to spawn anywhere. But in here, I don't like doing that. But essentially, because I'm weird, as I've been told many times over the years, I don't like doing it the same way. Boom, there we go. So we've got just enough done. So but then here, we're kind of a little bit below, so we're good with that. Essentially then what I need to do is make some more of these, and then just underneath these full blocks, I want to put the slabs. And you'll see why. Because actually, if I get rid of these, and I get rid of the torches, again, nothing's going to spawn because I'm in the radius. I'm too close. So I can come into here and I'm absolutely fine. If I press F7 now, you can see we've got the red X's. So we're good on that. So what I'm going to do, I'll put cobble there for now. It's fine. I'll sort it out another time. We can run along here and it makes it completely pitch black. So it's now pretty much spot on. And I can then light up in here a little bit if I wanted to. It's pretty much light enough already anyway. But I can put torches up here just to make it look nicer. So I'm going to get rid of that. Get rid of some of the cobble. And so that should now spawn some mobs if I get out of the way. So now I'm going to just stand here like a lemon and wait. Hopefully something will spawn, and if it does, I will show you and we'll go and have a look. So I'm gonna cut and resume filming if something spawns. If not, I'll just leave it and we'll go about doing something different. So BRB. Okay, I'm actually annoyed. I've been stood here for like, a couple of minutes or so. I literally turned away, and as I look back, there was a dot right by the mob farm. As I went to go and see what was there, it despawned. What I can actually do is bring up the claimed chunks. And so this is in a claimed area, so that's fine. I also just remembered, up where we're doing the lava and stuff, there's part there that isn't claimed, so I need to do that as well. That's annoyed me, because there was a mob in there, and I didn't get to it in time. So, I'm just going to leave that area for the moment. Let them do their thing. If they want to spawn, they can spawn. Right, I need to do something with the chickens at some point as well. That's getting a bit out of hand. But yeah, there's a place up here. There we go here. So obviously it says wilderness, so that means it's outside of my area. So I'm just gonna do that as well. So we've also got 54 netherrack, which I can now go and break. Also, I think I did say that with this chicken stick, when you break stuff, there's a chance that a chicken will spawn. And yeah, I've been doing that sort of off video and stuff. And every time I go and break like a stack of cobble, for example, to make gravel, I keep getting chickens spawning from the stick. So it may happen now. There we go. Got another chicken. You didn't see that. Right, so there we go. We've got some crushed netherrack. So let's go and see if we get anything from it. So I'm going to use it on the iron one. I still haven't filled in those 2 empty ones, by the way. We got absolutely nothing. Shocking. Right. Things aren't really going my way currently, and I'm not a big fan of that. Right, so again, I'm going to take one of these. I'm going to just grab that one. I'll go super OP and just add that to that, so I can now add all my cobble in there. We're going to end up with an insane amount of cobble in there, because now we've added that, so we can go up to 1,152 stacks. That's a lot of cobble. I don't know what the maths is on that. Yeah, so another thing I was thinking of doing as well, I was actually doing a tinker's pickaxe. I don't actually know whether I'm going to do this. Let me look at some of the quests that we've got left. So the chickens is something that I do want to get into. I can't remember what this one was. Catch a chicken. Okay. So where's the chicken catcher? Apparently I've got one. I do. There it is. So with this chicken catcher, what you can do, which is really cool, you can come in here and just right click on the chickens. And you can then pick up all your chickens. Like so. So that's pretty cool. Again, if you want to put them back, you just right click. You can put them back down. I kind of did want to get some of them out of the way because they were making a mess. And I hear a mob. So quick, let's go and have a look. So we have here a skeleton. And so then we've got now some chops. So we got 2 arrows, we got a bow and some bones. Which I do actually need the bones. And we've got some solidified XP as well, which we just eat and it gives us XP. So that one we can tick off. We've got some ender chests that we could use later on. These ones are gonna need bone meal and stuff. So yeah, I'm pretty sure I did say in the last episode that I want the bone white chicken, and I'm pretty sure we can craft it. Yeah, so we just need an egg and 8 bone meal, and that will give us this. So we need to make this, but then what we need to do is we can either throw it, or we can actually make a thing that it's going to ask us to do, an egg bed. So I'm going to add that to there. So this is the bookmark thing. So if there's anything over here that you want to make later on, you can just hover over it and press A, and it'll come over here. Once you've done it, you can press A on that side, and it'll get rid of it. So we need, what was that? Egg bed or nest. There we go. So yeah, this one we need hay bales. Place an egg into the nest, and it will auto hatch your chicken over a random time. Placing a redstone lamp or heat lamp will replace later. So essentially a redstone lamp up to 3 blocks above the nest will increase the speed. Sitting on the egg will also increase the speed of hatching. Didn't know I could sit on an egg. So that I don't think I can do just yet because I don't have any wheat, and if I do have any wheat, I don't have enough wheat. So let's see if I can actually get some. So I've got enough eggs to do the chicken, the egg. So essentially we're going to need ideally 2, so that we can breed them and they will then level up. So we've got some more bones here. A bit of bone meal. We've got the chicken manure as well. Where did the rest of that manure go? I thought I had more of it that I put somewhere. There it is. So we've actually got quite a bit of chicken manure as well. The main thing we need now is obviously the seeds, which are here. We're also going to need a hoe, because I haven't made one yet. So let's quickly make a hoe. We'll just do an iron one. Don't need anything too fancy. So there we go. So yeah, I'm gonna make one of these for now. Then I need that there, and then just pop that down, and we use the manure on top of it, kind of the same as you do with bone meal. So I have 15 wheat, which I know isn't enough. By the way, I apologise if there's any kind of lagging. I don't know what's going on with OBS currently. Hopefully it doesn't come through in the video. If it does, then I'll have to investigate a little bit more. So we've got 1 hay bale and 6 wheat left. So we haven't got enough to make any more bales just yet. But I will work on that probably between episodes. And hopefully we'll be able to get the egg nest and whatnot. But I think that's going to do it for this video. Again, didn't get much done, so I apologise on that front. I'm thinking about potentially changing the way I do some of the videos and whatnot for Minecraft. I'm going to play around with some ideas and whatnot that I've got. But thank you to those that supported me with all these videos on YouTube and so on recently. Like, comment, subscribe, all of those sorts of things, and I will see you in the next one.